Hello, we are live. Hi, ladies. Today we're going to have a really beautiful, mellow, loving connection with Spirit. Are you excited? Let's see if I can adjust my... I guess that's as good as it's going to get. So, as usual, I will share my music with you. Hey, Sarah. Hello, hello. Happy holidays to you all, however you celebrate with your families. I hope that you are having a relaxing time as we move into Christmas Day, which is on Monday. I'm taking it very easy. I'm alone this holiday, so I am using this time to my advantage to do a lot of meditating, getting a lot of work together for my upcoming courses. And thank you, I made this with my black pearls and some gray leather, because you know I like the gray. But I really dig it. Thank you. And I love wearing it. It has such good energy on it. So let me share the music with you. Let me see if I can find myself on the desktop. Today we are bringing in 2 light codes. Hi Cornelia, I'm glad you made it, my dear. The 2 light codes are going to be health and connection, which is also divine communion. And divine communion in the sense where we are in divine communion with all parts of self, our galactic self, our universal self, our higher self, and every single aspect of our higher self. With Source, with Creator, with interplanetary beings, galactic beings, interdimensional beings of 100% pure love and light. This is a really, really fun light code to bring in and play with. We are bringing in the vibration today, the resonance, the frequency of pure love and light as it expresses pure, perfect health and well-being in our bodies as well. So this is something we can all use right now. And as we are literally downloading Creator's definition of what it feels like to have perfect health and well-being, it completely informs our perspective of what that feels like to have perfect health and well-being. And it sets the template for us to want to create that every day going forward in our lives. What does perfect health and well-being feel like for us? That's different for every single person. Just because, you know, we each have our own individual energy signature, okay? So health and well-being means something different for every single person on this planet, every single being on this planet. And so what we are downloading today is Creator's definition of what that is for you, for me, for Sarah, for Cornelia, and whoever else joins us today live or watches the replay. And it grounds this essence within you so that, here's the thing with downloading Creator's definition. Once you have downloaded Creator's definition of something, the way something feels, you can recreate it. It can be very difficult for us to say something like, you know, I want to be wealthy, or I want to have, you know, incredible abundance and financial prosperity. But if we've never had the essence of what that feels like resonate in our vibration, we don't know how to do that. We don't know how to move into that vibration. The same thing is true of health and well-being. This brings in that resonance so we can easily say, that's what this feels like. I want this every day. And so then we take responsibility for it in that we take baby steps. We take inspired action steps every day to recreate that feeling, that resonance, that essence, that vibration all the time going forward. And as we're moving into 2018, this is a beautiful energetic resonance to take with us. So I'm still seeing myself online, Cornelia. I see myself in the feed on my desktop, and it is, so far as I can tell, uninterrupted. So it may just be you. Sorry. So again, because this is the 4th abundance grid activation, you can go one of 2 ways, or you can combine them both. You can either activate in your mind's eye as I guide you through this meditation here. You will either want to recreate the vision of your original abundance grid activation that you activated in activation 1, Or you can bring forth your Merkaba field that we did and brought forth in activation number 2. Or do a hybrid of both. This is your energy, this is your playground. You get to bring this in however you want to. But this is going to feel really expansive. This is going to be feeling really, really abundant. My personal recommendation is that if you can, bring forth both. You can either superimpose them on each other, the Merkaba field on top of your abundance grid. You can have them move around each other or merge with each other. Get creative about how you want to bring this in. But I highly recommend bringing the energy into both of these fields, the Merkaba field and the abundance grid. So do whatever you like. I'm going to turn the music up just a bit. I have another activation that I'm going to be doing pretty much right after this, that I don't know if you guys saw the event posted. Hey Catherine, I'm going to be doing a really, really fun activation at 2:30 p.m., so that's an hour from now, in my Facebook group. I just completely blanked out the name. Ascending Earth Creatrix. And it is going to be, we're bringing in a really, really beautiful vibration. There's a very, very active photon belt of energies, bringing in rainbow light codes, bringing in pearlized or pearlescent essences of violet silver light that are actually amplifying our intuitive abilities and bringing forth more of an awareness of our cosmic being and cosmic essence. So that's going to be happening in Ascending Earth Creatrix at 2:30 p.m., which is an hour from now. It is the end of Intuitive Awareness Week, which I did a week-long immersion into intuitive awareness. I hate to call them challenges because that sounds so negative, but it's a celebration of intuitive awareness, if you will. And today was day 7, and that marks the end of Intuitive Awareness Week. So as a gift for Christmas and to close out the week, the higher chakras awakening that's going to start on January 11th. I'm going to be offering it for $179 for today only. If you wanted to bundle the 4 weeks of this masterclass series together, so that's a big savings. When I offer it full price, it's going to be $222. For you guys, because you're an HAA, it's going to be at $195. So it's still quite a discount if you wanted to jump on that today. And Catherine, I do have to change the date. It's actually going to be on, I have to change it from the 11th. It was originally going to be starting on January 11th, but I'm going to do it on Tuesdays now because I can't do Thursdays either. The 9th is when we're going to start it then, January 9th on a Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific. There are going to be replays, so if you can't make that day, it's okay. You'll have access to all the replays. They'll be just as profound as the lives. So there's that. And then the special, the $179, is only available for today. And I'm giving away 3 prizes for those of you that responded in the group with thank you gifts to every single day of the posts that I put up for Intuitive Awareness Week. I'm giving away 3 prizes in the group today as well. So I'll be announcing that when right after I do the guided meditation. So all kinds of exciting stuff. I love to give gifts at Christmas time. It'll make me feel a little less lonely. I'm pretty much alone for the holidays, so it kind of stinks. I do have some friends here, but they're busy and they have other stuff going, and they have family. And I was invited, but it always, I mean, it's weird enough being with my family. I don't want to be with other people's families that I don't know. I'm not that kind of person. You know, I'd rather just kind of pull back and use the time to my advantage. So I'll be doing a lot of meditating and going inward and getting ready for my online spiritual or shamanic Reiki retreat, and also for the Chakra Series Masterclass. So lots of stuff going on. I hope you guys are going to have a beautiful weekend planned for yourselves with your family and or your friends. And of course, I wish you just the best holiday tidings. So let's get started. Let me turn up my music. All the announcements are out of the way. We are bringing in health and connection light codes today as we activate Abundance Grid 4. This is the 4th in this series of 5. Okay. So get yourselves comfy. You may want to lay down for this one if you have that. You too, Cornelia? And you too, Catherine? Yeah. It's interesting. I just got this little like whoosh of energy that was really, really beautiful. I don't know if it was you guys sending me love and understanding, but it just felt like this beautiful, like little cloud of love that just landed in my energy. Sarah says, I understand how that goes. I'm sorry. Oh, don't be sorry, dear. I don't mind being alone. It's a bummer because my husband really, really, really wanted to be with me, and he's just working. He's just working this whole time. He's a busy guy. That's how it goes. Next Christmas will be different. So you may want to lay down for this one. Just give yourself a moment to get comfortable and relaxed. If you are seated, you may want to just sit up straight in your chair, palms open and laid flat on your lap, your feet flat on the floor. Can you guys hear the music? Megan's here too. Hi, Megan. And just tune into the music if you can hear it. You saw something flying behind me. Oh, that's nice. I've been inviting in a lot of galactic and interdimensional beings and volunteers of pure love and light, if you will, to help me with today's activations, not only with the abundance grid, but also what I'm going to be bringing in Ascending Earth Creatrix in an hour with the pearlized violet silver light attunement. So I got a lot of helpers right now. So take a deep breath in and out, letting go of everything that's not serving you right now in this moment, letting go of any attachment that you have to another time, another place, anywhere your attention, your focus is elsewhere, calling back all parts and pieces of you and all soul fragments washed clean in God's light. So it is thinking. Tuning into the breath, observing it as it falls and rises in the chest evenly and calmly, with each breath feeling even more tranquil, more at ease, more comfortable. And as you take a deep breath in, allow a wave of relaxation to move through you from the top of the head and all the way through the body and out through the soles of the feet, carrying away any negative or dense, constricted, tense energy. Keep following the breath, allowing it to lead you further and further into the present moment, the now moment, the only moment, the moment of pure creation. And as you take your next deep breath in, I want you to imagine pulling in the golden light, the warm golden light of love and support that is around you at all times, and allowing it to pool in your heart center. Collecting it there, gathering it there, filling up the heart and the lungs, allowing it to expand into all parts of your body, every cell of your being, every atom, every molecule of your body, expanding out in all directions to the top of the head, the tips of the fingertips, through all parts of the body and down and out, the soles of the feet, even reaching the tips of your toes, filling you up completely with this warm golden light. And now take your attention to the center of your heart and allowing this beautiful golden light to form into a ball of energy See this golden light as sparkling as it is moving. Notice it now as a dynamic energy flow of gold and sparkling energy. And as you expand this ball of light from the heart center, notice a grid beginning to form. This is your abundance grid. And it is a goldeny green grid. Now starting to move out from the heart center, expanding, getting bigger and bigger, expanding out 360 degrees now in all directions outside of your physical body. And as this gets bigger and bigger and expands outside of your physical body, notice how far it expands outside of the physical body. Is it 5 feet outwards? Is it 10 feet? Just notice whatever it is and expand it out maybe 5 feet further if that feels comfortable and right. Or even 10 feet further if that still feels safe and comfortable and right for you at this time. If it feels too big, just simply bring it back. You may also notice here that your Merkaba field is being activated. If you choose to see that and focus your vision on that in your mind's eye, go ahead and activate it, bring it forth now. It is okay to see both. It is okay to superimpose one over the other. It is okay to merge them both. But if you are expanding your Merkaba field, expand that out outside of your physical body as well. Notice the light wheels, the spinning tetrahedrons. This is not static energy, it is moving. If you notice that any parts of your Merkaba are not moving, simply send your breath as the vehicle for intention to change that, to shift that, so that all parts of your Merkaba are moving, no longer static, fully energized with the intention of your breath to create a dynamic energy flow here. And as your Merkaba and or your abundance grid are beginning to take form, bring your attention and your focus back to the heart center once again. And from this golden ball of light that allowed your Merkaba field and your abundance grid to spring forth, allow a golden cord of connection to move up and out of this ball of energy and up through the throat, through the head, out through the crown, and extend this golden cord of connection up, traveling up, drifting up, floating up through all dimensions of time and space, past the layers of lights beyond the universe, drifting up, traveling up, in through the heart of your higher self, and anchoring all the way up into the bright white sparkly lights and the realm of pure creation, the heart of creation, where there is only pure love and light. And allow your energy through the golden cord to anchor into the heart of creation. And now follow this golden cord of connection down, all the way down and back through the crown of the head and back into the heart space. And notice now from this ball of energy in the heart space, a golden cord of connection now going downward through the body, through all areas of the body, out through the soles of the feet, going into the heart of your Earth Star chakra, continuing down, traveling down, floating down, going through all the layers of the earth. You may notice this golden cord of connection branching out in different directions. Just simply follow where it goes without judgment, without placing value on it. Allow the golden cord to anchor into different parts of the earth, if so. If it desires to do so, just let it be. But then allow that golden cord of connection to gather now from that central column that's going through your body and bringing it down in a central column through all the layers of the earth and anchoring into the crystal heart of Mother Earth. And notice now that warm and expansive feeling as this golden cord of connection anchors into the billions of years of knowledge, wisdom, abundance that Mother Earth holds for you. Feel yourself rooted very strongly in this grounding energy of Mother Earth and her sacred realms. And follow this golden cord of connection up now and back into feeding this beautiful golden grounded energy into your Merkaba and or your abundance grid fields. And notice whatever we bring in here today will be very strongly rooted and grounded into Mother Earth energy, so that you may use these abundance light codes and the energy of them in very tangible ways here while you are rooted into the 3D plane in your physical body. Creator is commanded to activate the abundance light code health now. Thank you. And notice now, as you are downloading Creator's definition of perfect health and well-being, what it feels like, how to live your day-to-day life, resonating with this. Notice now maybe the different parts of your Merkaba field that are lit up or are becoming more dynamically active with this new infusion of energy. You may notice new light wheels or light vehicles forming here, new shapes. Notice how on your abundance grid, the even harmonic and resonance throughout the whole grid. You may notice at first over certain parts of the body where the abundance grid is hovering, that certain parts are lighting up more than others. This is simply a recalibration process taking place in order to create an even harmonic throughout. Bringing in balance. You also may hear a tone here. Just simply notice that. This tone is activating your physical body to operate at a higher frequency in order to boost the immune, to heal tissues, cells, organs, muscles that are not functioning at an optimal level, the bones of the skeletal system as well. Bringing in new neural programming as well, so that your body knows how to operate at an optimal functioning level. You may notice taking deeper breaths into the chest cavity here as you heal the capillaries in the lungs. You may notice a softening of the jaw here. You may notice your shoulders that maybe have been up around your ears, coming down and relaxing, Feeling a relaxation come into all parts of the back, the upper back, the mid back, the lower back, the sacrum. Bringing in an ease to any tension felt in the muscles of the body. Any tension you feel in the brow or the temples now softening. Any tightness in the scalp now softening as well. Softening and bringing more synovial fluid to all the cartilage, the joints of the body. Any pressure that has built up in the body, making it feel dense or heavy because of more heightened ascension symptoms coming in. Allowing the burden of this pressure to be softened and eased now. And allowing this energy to continue to build, the frequency to continue to resonate. Creator, it is commanded to activate the sacred abundance light code, communion, connection now. Thank you. And just observe how your physical body becomes even lighter, reaching ever increasing levels of lightness, almost like you're floating. You may feel like you're being held in a jelly-like substance, or almost like floating in a placental sac, which is no coincidence because this is kind of like a rebirthing and a remembering. This is really opening up the abundance light code of allowing you to remember who you are as an infinite being. As we've held down to karmic residue throughout many, many lifetimes, we've almost erased our memory of who we are as an infinite being and why we've come here, and that we have a divine communion and connection with all things. So you might feel like you want to cry a little bit when this comes in, because this is kind of allowing that collective amnesia that we have to fall away. Don't be surprised here if you're going through more of a remembering of other light codes that are coming in that you were once fully aware of. You may have recollections of different time, space, dimensions, lives coming in. Just simply observe it. This is not meant to become, something that you have to judge or place any value on. You may want to ask Source, Creator here to help you remember the finite, subtler details of this after this transmission is complete, so that you can journal about it. This is allowing finer and finer, even subtler forms of information to come in that allow you to remember who you have been as a being of light, maybe in different dimensions, galaxies, space or time, maybe even somewhere in a parallel universe. And if you feel like you're going out of your body here, or it feels too big, simply focus on the breath. Take a deep breath in. Remember that very, very strong golden cord of connection that Mother Earth has and is supporting you with right now, allowing you to ground all these energies into your body so you're not feeling like you're going out of it. That's just an illusion. You are held, you are supported here. Simply allowing this recognition, this remembering to flood your awareness. And this feels big for some of you, so again, focus on the breath, okay? If you feel like this is getting too big or it's too expansive, allow the breath to bring you back in, to bring you into the present moment. You are safe, you are supported. You will never be shown anything that you can't handle, that you can't take in, that you're not ready for. That is truth. Bring yourself back to the awareness of that supportive grounding connection, that golden cord that you have that's anchoring you into Mother Earth and her sacred realms, okay? And this is still resonating very strongly, so just allow yourself to sit with these energies. Allow them to wash over and through you. Allow them to collectively amplify and energize fully your Merkaba and your abundance grid. With each new abundance code that you bring in, you are activating your abundance grid and or your Merkaba even further, bringing it into a higher threshold of resonance, of vibration, every single time we bring in these heightened vibrations, these abundance light codes. Again, just taking notice of what you see, asking Source, asking your higher self to help you remember the subtler details of this so that you can journal about it later, so that you can meditate on it later, get more information. Have more of the essence of this ground into your being. Whatever intention you want to create here, it's entirely up to you. How do you want this more informed perspective, more of your cosmic beingness to act as a tool to bring forth more abundance in your life? How do you want this to help you? It is your tool. You get to use it any way you like. If you want more help, more clarity, ask for that. Ask to have a specific spirit guide. And I'm going to give you another moment here to ask for more clarity, to tune in even further, to download an even purer essence of this, whatever you like to do, or just enjoy the floating. I'm going to give you another minute. So begin to gently pull your Merkaba field and or your abundance grid back into that golden ball of energy that is right in the center of your heart space. Pull it back into that golden ball of light. now begin to gently pull your energy back from the heart of creation, pulling that golden cord of connection down all the way through the heart of the higher self, back through the crown of the head, and bringing it back down into the heart space. And now taking this golden ball of energy that's holding your Merkaba and your abundance grid, bring that down through the golden cord of connection. We want to make sure all of this is grounded into your physical being so you can use it. Taking this back down through that golden column of energy, that golden cord of connection, drifting down, traveling all the way back down to the crystal core of Mother Earth. And taking all of this beautiful energy that was activated and upgraded here today and grounding it into the crystalline core of Mother Earth. And asking Gaia to cleanse or transmute any negative energies that do not match the vibration of these beautiful energies we have brought in here today. Thank you, Gaia. And now gather this pristine energy and bringing it back up, all the way back up through the soles of the feet, drifting up, traveling up, energizing all of the pathways, the meridians, the nadis, the energy centers of the body, taking it all the way up to the top of the head, where you allow yourself to gently, energetically disconnect from this transmission now. And so it is. And take a deep breath in. We want to make sure you're fully grounded here. And on the exhale, grounding the breath fully, letting it expand deep into the belly, about 3 inches below the navel and 3 inches inward. And if you don't feel completely back in your body, simply repeat this step. Take another deep breath in. On the exhale, grounding the energy back into your physical body so you feel fully present, awake, and aware. And when this feels complete, go ahead and take another deep breath in and open your eyes. Okay. All right, I don't know about you, but I was fully aware of lots and lots of light beings coming in, so that was pretty intense. I'd love to know how that felt for you, and please do make sure that you're grounded. Make sure that you feel fully back, physically awake and aware in your body, okay? It's really important. Drink some water, go pet doggy, go pet kitty. If you're seated, make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. I need to turn a light on here. Olivia, hello. You missed a doozy, girl. Please listen to it in its entirety. How did that feel for all of you? So we have one more Abundance Grid activation left. Abundance Grid Activation 5 is going to take place Thursday the 28th. And we'll be bringing in the final Abundance Light Code of Divinity. I know you love Out There, Catherine. You sure do. When we bring in Divinity, this not only fine-tunes all of the other abundance codes that we brought in here this month and brings in a full integration of all of that, but we're going to take, I mean, if you thought this was intense today, we're going to take it even bigger with the last one. I feel a lot better than when we started. I was having a lot of pain and emotion. I feel warm and fuzzy now. It's hard for me to focus. Ask my guides and come in. Yes, and if you want to integrate these energies even further today, ask your guides, ask your spiritual team to come in and help you assimilate what is not fitting in your energy right now. Helping you to move and shift the energies around so that everything gets assimilated exactly how it needs to, okay? Your spiritual guides and helpers will completely be able to help you with this, okay? But remember, we are free will beings. Unless we ask for the help, you know, they won't necessarily just do it on their own. Very specifically, you need to ask what it is for what it is that you want help with, okay? Yeah, so that was fun. So I need to go ground myself because in less than a half hour I'm doing yet another really intense activation. I hope you guys can make it for that one too. Yeah, Sarah, if you want to take this even further, I would suggest listening to the next one at 2:30 in the group. Let's see. But it's gonna feel really wonderful, and I can't wait to bring it in. Cornelia says, that was really beautiful. Saw lots of white light coming into my Merkaba field with the health attunement and flowing. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Cornelia. That's awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So yes, that was really intense. So we won't see each other again unless you're going to be showing up in Ascending Earth Creatrix in a half hour. We won't see each other again until the Abundance Grid activation on the 28th. Remember, there's still time to sign up for the Shamanic Reiki Online Healing Retreat. That's the 29th. Cool, Sarah. That's the 29th and the 30th. There's still time to sign up for that. Today, the Pearlized Violet Silver Light Attunement marks the end of Day 7 of Intuitive Awareness Week in Ascending Earth Creatrix. And to celebrate, I'm giving away 3 gifts. And that's if you responded to every single one of the posts for the last 6 days and today for Intuitive Awareness Week with a thank you gift, you will be in the running to receive one of these gifts. And I haven't chosen the winners yet because my doggy's not home. My doggy's the one who chooses the winners. We have a very specific system for him doing that, and he loves to help. Thank you, Cornelia. Also, in celebration of Christmas and in celebration of the end of Intuitive Awareness Week, the Higher Chakras Masterclass Series is 179 for today only. Okay? So, thank you, ladies. I hope to see you soon in about a half hour. If I don't, I may just pop in sometime during the week just to say hello and make sure you're grounding all this. Especially today's activation, I want to make sure that that's fully grounded into your energy, so I may be popping in sometime during this next week just to make sure everything's going where it needs to and that you are in a place where you can use these energies. These are tools, ladies. These are very much tools. Even though in your linear mind you're like, how do I use them? When you are opening up to greater levels of awareness, you will know very much how to use them because this wisdom comes through the higher self, okay? All right. Mwah. Love you. Bye-bye.